All right, I'm Nick. Now, I just got home with these new 2021 Old Town Sportsman Big Water 132 PDLs. I haven't set them up yet. If you have a kayak you haven't set up yet, like this, we did a video on it last year. It's up here. You guys should check that out. But today, I wanted to take a minute and I wanted to show you the very first thing that you should do to your kayak. Now, if you go to a store and you buy it, a retailer, it'll come set up correctly and good to go. But there are still a few things that you need to do yourself to make sure you don't run into any issues. And I'm going to show you the first one, the most important one. It's simple. We've done some videos on it in the past. Doesn't matter if you have a Sportsman PDL. It doesn't matter if you have the Minn Kota versions. You still have a shear pin and you need to take care of it. And if you take care of it, you won't have any issues. Now, I'm going to go set this up like that video up top. And then I will show you what I do to ensure I have zero shear problem pins, and I will get rid of some ridiculous things I read online. I read a lot of stuff online. People post things. Most of the time they don't have all that much experience, and we will get rid of a ton of those thoughts today, just in a minute. So for the most part, the kayak is all together behind me, and now I'm going to show you how to take care of your shear pin. Doesn't matter if you have a Predator, a big water, a pedal kayak, an autopilot, a Minn Kota, you have a shear pin and you need to take care of it. The last thing you want is to be on the water and to break that shear pin because it is corroded. Now, I haven't replaced a shear pin in like 3 years. Now, you guys are gonna say, no way, that's not possible, Dick. No, really, I haven't. And we've had like 50 kayaks in the last 4 or 5 years, all Old Towns, right? I started using this stuff from the very beginning because it is the best option. It's for marine outboards. It stops corrosion. Doesn't matter if it's fresh water, salt water. Obviously, our kayaks live in salt water, and I don't always rinse them off. I never pull the prop off and rinse the prop. That does not happen, okay? You don't need to do that. This stuff is all you need, and you just spray it on the shear pin. So if you still have this wooden piece or another wooden piece, propping this up like this makes this way easier than sticking your hand down there. I already loosened it using the tool we showed you guys in the past, and I'll put a link to all this stuff and that in the description. This thing is super handy for pulling those cranks off or anything else you need to do. Loosen that up. Obviously, don't lose it. Put your thumb there, pops off. And I already pulled it off a second ago, but I never push record on the GoPro because I'm a terrible YouTuber. All right, so you have your shear pin. I already sprayed some on there, but you don't need to worry about spraying too much, okay? Just spray it all over that. This stuff is not water-based or oil-based. That means when the water hits it, it won't wash off. I watched a guy try to make a video similar to this a few years ago, but he used an oil-based lubricant. It's not going to work because the water just wipes it off. You have to use something that's going to become tacky or gummy because that stops the water from being able to intrude. You know, it inhibits corrosion. Inhibitor. That's why it's there. Works extremely well. Just spray it on there. Who cares? No worries. If you use too much, it does not make a single difference. Starting to see it get tacky. It'll get real good. Then you just line that bad boy back up, you reinstall your prop, and then you have no worries. So the things I see online, I see guys talking about you need to pull your prop off every day and you need to spray it off with fresh water or you're gonna have all these problems. No, you don't. That's not a thing. Like, we run 220 charters a year. That doesn't even include me going fishing. We send out rental kayaks all over the place, and I send them out for weeks. I mean, I'll send them out to a guy 4 or 5 days in a row at his condo with zero concerns because I know for a fact this stuff is going to do its job. So regardless of what kayak you have, you should be using that, and it should be the very first thing you do to your kayak because it will prevent all kinds of problems, right? Preventative maintenance. And that's it. A super simple video. You need to do it. All the links will be below. It takes 2 minutes, okay? The can of spray costs about 11 bucks. It'll last you for a lifetime because one can, that's a brand new can, I just opened it, lasted me for 4 years. And I gave the rest of it to a gentleman named Dan when he was here a while back because the can was filthy. You guys seen it in other videos. Nothing to it. If you guys have questions, just drop a comment below. Let me know. Thanks for watching.